Hi everyone, this is Dr. H. Welcome to the channel where we explore smarter ways to understand health. Today, I want to introduce you to something that's possibly more dangerous than sugar, carbs, seed oils, or any of the usual suspects we worry about in our diets. It's not some artificial chemical added to processed food. It's actually something that forms naturally when you cook some of your favorite foods, like fries, toast, even coffee. You won't see it on food labels, but it's been linked to cancer risk, nerve damage, and even concerns for children. And you're likely consuming it every single day. But the strange thing is, it's not something companies add to your food. It forms naturally, right in your kitchen. It's called acrylamide. And trust me, you're probably eating it every single day without even knowing. Let me paint a familiar picture. It's a Sunday morning. You toss a slice of whole grain bread into the toaster, letting it crisp up until it's golden brown. Your kid's asking for their favorite cereal. You pour a bowl and hand it over, and everything feels warm, simple, cozy. But in just a few minutes, you've already consumed a chemical that's linked to cancer and nerve damage. That chemical is acrylamide. Now, what exactly is acrylamide? It's a compound that forms when certain foods, especially starchy ones, are cooked at high temperatures. We're talking frying, roasting, baking, anything that gives that golden brown color. It happens because of something called the Maillard reaction. That's the same chemical reaction that makes toast toasty and gives fried foods that crispy, delicious texture. But as a byproduct, acrylamide sneaks in. And it's found in all kinds of foods: French fries, potato chips, toast, crackers, breakfast cereals, and yes, even coffee. So, why should we care? Let's talk about risk. Acrylamide is classified as a Group 2A carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, the IARC. This means it's probably cancer-causing in humans, based on strong evidence in animals and some human studies. In fact, animal studies, including one from the U.S. National Toxicology Program, show that high levels of acrylamide can cause kidney, uterine, and testicular tumors in lab animals. And a 2007 study in the journal Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention even suggested a possible link to ovarian and endometrial cancer in women. And that's not all. In very high doses, acrylamide is also a neurotoxin. It can affect the nervous system. Now, before we panic, no, you don't need to throw out your toaster. But here's something to think about. Children may be at higher risk because they eat more food per pound of body weight. That's why snacks like chips, cookies, and cereal can be more concerning for them. Agencies like the FDA, the European Food Safety Authority, and the World Health Organization have all raised concerns. Here's the good news. You don't need to panic or throw out your toaster. There are simple ways to reduce acrylamide in your everyday life. Avoid overcooking starchy foods. Toast your bread lightly. Aim for a light golden color, not dark brown or burnt. Soak potatoes in water for 15 to 30 minutes before frying or roasting. This reduces sugar content, which lowers acrylamide formation. Don't store potatoes in the fridge. Cold temperatures convert starches to sugars, increasing acrylamide when cooked. Bake or steam instead of frying when possible. Limit processed snacks, especially things like potato chips, which have some of the highest acrylamide levels. Enjoy coffee in moderation, and consider lighter roasts, which may contain less acrylamide. So the next time you're browning your toast or frying some fries, just remember, Acrylamide isn't on the label, but it's in the food. And while you don't have to eliminate it completely, being aware of it gives you the power to make smarter, safer choices. Because when it comes to health, sometimes it's the invisible things that matter the most. Make sure to subscribe for more insights on smarter, safer healthcare. And I'll see you in the next video.